And we have, of course, more star music lined up for you. Thank you so much to Ghazali, who has been Hassan Ghazali. Sorry, what do you go by, Hassan or Ghazali?
Both, but Hassan is preferred.
Okay. Thank you so much to Hassan for having gone out of his way to request some songs as well, doing my job as per usual, because I'm just so lazy. We have Simply Red now with Stars, and if anybody else has any requests, you better hurry them in. We've got less than 20 minutes to go. Yeah, a little bit more time, but still, you have to hurry. That was The Killers with Spaceman. I believe I surprised our guest, Hassan Ghazali, with that song. You didn't know that existed, did you?
I did not.
You thought you had all the space and star songs under your belt. Well, there you go. That's one you didn't expect. We have a lot more requests coming up to you in the show, and we're pretty much at the end of the show. But before we do go, I wanted to ask our guest, what can we look forward to in the next few months? We have seasons are changing, and what sort of astrological events can we look forward to?
Well,
astronomical.
Astronomical.
Oh, geez, they should have corrected me there.
Well, the first thing your listeners can do is orient themselves with the sky. So today, ideally, the first thing they should be doing is watching where the sun goes down.
Okay.
And they can just mark that as west.
Okay.
If they're facing that, south is to your left, east is behind you, and north is to your right.
Okay.
So just by doing this small thing today, you can orient yourself at your home, at your office. For once and for all, you will know exactly which way are the cardinal directions.
That's going to be very handy.
Yeah. So once you've done that, let's say you've done that, then there are quite a few interesting things you can look out for. On March the 8th, Saturn is going to be high up in the sky. In fact, if anyone were to step out exactly at midnight on March the 8th and look exactly south, they'll see Saturn riding high up in the sky. If they've got a small telescope, they'll probably be able to see the rings.
Wow.
Yeah, I've seen the rings recently. They're amazing.
Speechless. I really want to see the rings.
Actually, it's a full-on tilt. It's barely a 2-degree tilt. So you just see a straight line bisecting the entire planet. It's amazing.
Wow.
Then on the 11th, we're going to have a full moon, so we'll have some lunatics running around for that. Be sure to howl to your heart's content. So it'll be interesting. Full moon.
But a full moon is not the best for observing, is that correct?
Absolutely not. No, because the light reflected from the moon just drowns out all the stars that you would normally see. So ideally, you want a very dark moon. And that's the new moon, which is the 26th of March. So that's something someone should definitely look out for if one wants to do some stargazing. Spring is on its way.
Yeah.
March the 20th marks the spring equinox, which basically means you're going to have equal hours of day and night on that day. So that's spectacular. Someone should watch out for that.
Yeah.
There's this urban myth that you can actually balance an egg on its end on the equinox.
Have you tried it?
I've never tried, but I'm going to try it on March the 20th this year.
Yeah. Is there a particular time that you have to try it, or is it what time?
The time is exactly 4:44. That's 4:45 on March the 20th, when we'll have the exact timing of the equinox.
So cool.
The Earth will have no tilt compared to the Sun, and they say it happens, but I think it's an urban myth. I'm going to try it out.
Okay, well, I'm going to find out who is on the radio at 4:44 on March the 20th, and I'm going to ring them up. I'm going to say, get an egg and balance it on your desk, and tell all the listeners whether or not it stands by itself. I think this is an experiment that needs to be done on a massive scale. Listeners, be ready. March 20th. We're going to be doing it live on air. That is a host of rather wonderful things that we can wait out and look and sort of prepare ourselves for as well. Now, obviously, we are going to have questions, and we are probably going to ask you for updates on a regular basis. So anybody who wants to know how to get in touch with you or get further information, they should contact you on your email.
Indeed.
And your email is?
That's Society of the Sun. That's one word, at gmail.com.
Yes, and as mentioned earlier, if you're interested in knowing how we in Pakistan are doing the International Year of Astronomy, you could Google SUPARCO, which is SUPARCO, and follow that with an IYA, which stands for International Year of Astronomy, and that should hopefully throw up the appropriate website, which will be able to guide you to what might be happening closer to you. And of course, there's nothing wrong with Googling your city and amateur astronomy and seeing what that brings up for you. Be proactive here if you are truly going to take part in enjoying your passion and joining the rest of us. I am totally converted right here and now. I'm going to the next session, wherever it is out there. I'm joining you amateur astronomers. Thank you so much, Hassan. You've been a fantastic guest, and I will make sure that you can come on, or at least be in contact over the phone to tell us what's happening,
Indeed.
On a regular basis as well. Thank you again, and thank you to our listeners for having tuned in to Cough Republic with me, Aisha, and we're going to leave you with Lady Gaga, and if we have time, Train with Drops of Jupiter, which was requested by Faraz from Karachi and our own guest in the studio, Hassan Ghazali. It's goodbye from me, and I guess we'll be seeing you same time, same place on a Monday. Have a great weekend, and hopefully have a safe weekend as well.
And clear skies.